Okay, after Ervin dropped the link on this, I had to speak on this because, of course, I just watched Chris Rock's stand-up that he did on Netflix that I had no idea was live. Selective Outrage. This is pretty much what that is. Ciara and Russell Wilson have been getting heat by everybody since last year. And the funny thing is, it's for this dress. Now, for me, I got no problem with people using their body as a canvas as long as it's tastefully done. As long as it's tastefully done. But there's a lot of selective outrage here. People like, well, she's from the streets. Oh, her husband's a simp for allowing her to go out there like that. Oh, look at their faces. They don't think that they like it. And I listened to Pink Book Lessons. I highly disagree with her. I really do. I even disagree with Celebrity. And I actually do follow her on Instagram. I disagree with her too. Now, I got nothing bad to say about either one of them, but I do not agree at all about this. I do not think that Russell Wilson is a simp for allowing his wife to wear that dress. Do I like that dress? Do I think it's classy? No, it's not. But let's be honest. And I'm gonna be straight up here. Everybody at the Oscars, majority of the women there, were way worse than her. Way worse than her. And the funny thing is, they're picking her out. But there were a lot of women there, and I wish I was able to play this clip, but just in case I get flagged, there was actually mention on a talk show, and I think it was a British talk show, about majority of the women that were at the Oscars and how scandalous they were dressing. Now, we're in a society now to where it's not the quality of what you do or all the good you've done, it's the controversy. It's the controversy that builds your legacy. It has nothing to do with anything good you have done. It is about what you can talk about. I mean, for example, I'm going to talk about Velma. Y'all saw my review. For those who actually did watch my review, I hated Velma with every fiber of my being, but a lot of people actually watched it. A lot of people commented on it, and it made the views go up to where it has a second season. People are hate watching for the sake of, not just to benefit themselves, it benefits the show indirectly. Controversy and notoriety is bringing popularity. Why do you think women do this? They do this to get noticed. Ciara's career has not moved since the late 90s, early 2000s. I mean, do you remember any songs she's done recently? For those who are diehards, you just might. But she has to do this because her career has not moved the needle that much in many years. And unfortunately, women gotta do this to get noticed. But then I'm gonna throw another curveball at y'all. How would you think if it was Lizzo dressed like this? Would y'all think that she's brave? Would y'all think, oh, she's a queen slave? Would you think that if she dressed like that? If she came out dressing like that, would y'all have that same energy? Beyonce. And she actually did do something like that similarly, but maybe not so revealing, but to the point where you can at least see the gold tape. Beyonce did the exact same thing. And she wore the exact same dress with her and Jay-Z, and she put it on her Instagram. Did anybody speak bad about Beyonce? Oh, and I'm gonna throw another curveball at y'all. Hunter Schafer. People are praising the outfit that Hunter wore. And for those who do not know who Hunter Schafer is, Hunter Schafer played Jules in Euphoria. Hunter pretty much had 2 pieces of feathers covering his chest. And we know that he's trans. The fact that he's transgender, he had pretty much 2 pieces of feather covering his nipples, revealing a lot, and then having like a skirt or a towel around him or her coming out there now. When Hunter had that outfit on, people were saying, oh, Hunter is brave. Oh, Hunter is praised for that. They praised Hunter for that. But they pretty much slammed Ciara. The hypocrisy is just amazing here. It doesn't make any sense. There were at least 5 women that dress way worse than her, and she's getting a ton of heat, which is not fair. It isn't fair at all. Selective outrage, y'all. That's kind of what it is here. Now, I'm tired of people, especially women, saying, oh, she's from the streets because her man allows her to dress like that. It is not Russell Wilson's job to make his wife dress the way he wants her to. It ain't his job to clothe her. It ain't his job to tell her what to wear. He absolutely knew who she was and where she belonged when they got married. And they've been married for a while now. Now, I'm going to put some pictures up there because for some reason, Peak Book Lesson saying that, oh, look at his face. I don't think he likes it at all. I'm going to tell you this. This dude had the same stupid pose for every picture that he has been in before this situation happened. I even put a picture up here. I'm going to put a picture up here now. Before any of this, when Ciara's actually smiling, he has that same dumb pose. He's a cornball, but he's not a simp. He's a cornball. He probably even admits he's a cornball and a nerd, but he's not a simp. The guy has the same goofy pose in every picture he's in. I even put a picture up there when she was pregnant. Had the same pose. 4 pictures, y'all. Same pose. Does it look like he's distraught? No, it's just the same goofy pose. Just like how that one person in high school really thought that smirk that they made him look so cool when they actually look weird. That's just who he is. He's just a clown. He's a goofball. That's all right. You can have a goofball and a clown for a husband, especially if you're okay with that. But people really do need to stop beating up on them. They've been beating up on them for a year. Shoot, Russell Wilson has been clown for his career pretty much like throughout the whole football season this year. He's been slammed right and left. And Ciara has been slammed right and left. But I'm sorry, this is selective outrage here. It is absolutely ridiculous how much heat that this woman has on her when there have been more people at the Oscars that wore way worse. And Hunter Schafer is getting praised for the outfit that Hunter wore. For the outfit that she wore. And the funny thing is, Hunter's trans, so of course nobody's gonna say anything bad about Hunter. Even though Hunter pretty much had like 2 pieces of feathers covering her nipples. And nobody commented on that. And it's funny how, yeah, she's trans, so nobody's gonna say nothing. Let's be honest, that's just kind of how it is. The hypocrisy is ridiculous. Everyone needs to keep the same energy. Not just for one person, but for every woman out there. Whether they're trans or not, you need to keep that same energy. If you see Hunter going out there looking like that, you need to tell her, put some clothes on. If y'all have that same energy with every woman doing that, not just celebrities, but every woman, keep that same energy up. I will say the one thing about celebrity that I respect a lot about her, she keeps that same energy up. She does. Some people can be fickle. They can go back and forth and be very selective in what they talk about. Probably for other particular means, maybe financial. But honestly, people everywhere need to keep that same energy up and stop saying that people are from the streets and stop saying that, oh, their marriage is doomed. You have no idea what they go through from day to day. You have no idea what goes in that house unless you live there. So just stop. Stop the slamming, y'all. Especially with Russell and Ciara. They're adults. They're adults, they're married. If they break up, fine. If they don't, leave them be. They've been harassed for all year last year. Move on. I think that's what people need to do. But keep up that same energy. If you want all women to be demure, keep that same energy up. Be influenced not to cheer people who are fat wearing something like that, or who are trans or gay wearing something like that. You keep that energy throughout for everyone. I'm sorry, stuff like this just irritates me. It really does. And yeah, it is a rant because this is getting annoying. It really is. People need to keep that same energy up for everybody, not just for a few. But anyway, y'all, I still want to hear what you guys think about this. Do y'all think that this is selective outrage, which is what I think it is? And people really do need to stop clowning one person and think of everyone that dresses the same way or worse, regardless of how popular they are, or what gender they are, or what the gender they choose to be. People need to keep that same energy throughout. But other than that, y'all, I'm done here. I want to hear your thoughts and comments below. Peace out. Good grief. People need to stop.